right there from 2017. I believe it's 2017, right? Let's see, 2017. Let me see. Yes, 2017. It's awesome cover. This is a really cool Superman cover. It's all American and patriotic. That's because in this issue, Superman shows Lois Lane and John Kent like the history of America. So they go into first they go on a field trip, and you can see Superman. He's carrying the van with Lois and John Kent, aka Superboy, and then they go into the United States Capitol building, and then he just basically teaches John about the history. Like there's a history of D-Day, or the attack of Pearl Harbor in 1945. So there's just like this long like bubble where Superman and Lois Lane is teaching Clark Kent and the readers who's reading this about the history of, Pearl Harbor and the attack in 1945, which is pretty cool. And then you kind of get, so you can see in this panel, John is like taking pictures of like the battlefield, and you can see like spirits of ghosts of soldiers. So at first, and Lois has this, I guess, uncle. Was it his uncle? Her uncle? Or father or something? It was something, but yeah, it was Curtis. Yeah, it's uncle. Kurt Lane. Kurt Lane, that's pretty cool. And it looks like this is the debut of Rick and Morty. I know this is not anything to do with Superman, but there's the debut of Rick and Morty. That's pretty cool. So they go off, and then they fly off to another place. So there's like the Capitol or whatever, that like place where you can memorialize people that's like fallen soldiers that's served for us. That's a cool picture. And then they go to the battlefield where Pearl Harbor was taken, and then you can see more ghosts of fallen soldiers right there, which is pretty cool. More of them. And they meet this family who picnics. They have like a tradition, like every year they go to the park where they are at, and then they memorialize a birthday. I think his name was Thomas, I think, or Tom or something. Let me see. Oh yeah, Thomas Dowley, a 22-year-old boy from Hudson, New York, who never got a chance to see 23 or his son grow up. And then this guy basically tells the story of his, I don't know if it was his son or the great grandfather, Thomas. So you can see how it's a history, and how Thomas was like the guy was saying. So on that Easter weekend, Thomas didn't realize he was hugging his wife and infant son for the last time. That's sad. That's sad. That's why, like, if you go into war, which I would obviously never do, and I can't, but people will do, you never know what's gonna happen in the war. So it's kind of, that's sad. There's more of like flashbacks, and then they celebrate his birthday, like happy birthday Thomas, and then Clark Kent and Lois just goes home and chills out. But Superman, Clark Kent dresses up as Superman and goes to the guy's house and says, like, hey, I got something for you. And it's Penta. Sorry, I'm over reacting. So at the end, he carries Thomas's body. He knocks on a random door, and then on the note says, I ran DNA samples of the Justice League headquarters. This is indeed Thomas Dole. 154 years is long enough. Take him home. So that's sweet. So there he is, because in this scene, Superman goes underwater and he finds this skull right there, and that's supposed to be Thomas Dole. And then he wraps him up in the American flag, and then just gives, I don't know if this is his wife or his, like, something or something. I think that's his wife. But yeah, he just pays respect to the Thomas Sowell, which is really sweet and very patriotic of Superman to do that. And on the end, they end up going home on the RV to Metropolis. And you can see the American flag over there. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. It's very, like I said, it's very patriotic, and I love it. I love everything about it. The cover is really cool, and yeah, I love the background where it has Superman and the soldiers, and right in front of them just Clark Kent, John, his son, and Lois Lane, and U.S. tours over there. So, anyways, that's it for now. Superman 28 from the DC Universe Rebirth Declaration from 2017 right there. So if you guys ain't subscribed to Grant's Comics and you guys are watching this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, share this video and Grant's Comics channel to the comic book community. If you guys are subscribed to Grant's Comics and you guys are watching this video, also give this video a thumbs up, share this video and Grant's Comics channel to the comic book community, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Alright.